I'm working on a 1991 Mercury Cougar. I went to recharge the air conditioner and it wouldn't start working, so I shut the car off and added a little refrigerant, and I could hear this hissing, and it was coming from, would be the driver's side toward the bottom down there. And I got in there with the flashlight and I found a screwdriver jammed into the condenser. It was jammed in right there, and the car has a new radiator. So I think what happened when the mechanic was putting in the radiator, he must have dropped his screwdriver down this hole and forgot about it, and then when he jammed the radiator or the condenser back into place to get it to work, he poked a hole in it. So I disassembled it, cleaned out the fins around it, and then I put some JB Weld. I've seen a lot of videos. This stuff seems to work pretty good, so I just have to wait about 4 hours for it to cure. And if that doesn't fix it, I guess my other choice is put in another condenser or just not an air conditioner. And since I'm trying to sell the car, I don't really care one way or another. It would be easier to sell with AC though. There's two hoses down here that have a special coupling. Let's see if I can get them in there. There's one, and here's the other one. And you have to have this special tool. Let's see if I can get it in the light so you can see it. And it's the cool thing about it, it has like, I don't know, 4 or 8 different, I guess 4. You can put it like that, or you can flip it over, and it gives you a couple more fittings. But anyway, this one is a rubber hose, as you can see, so it's easy to get the clamp on there and pull it off. But this one is a fixed hose, and there's hardly any give to it. So the condenser sitting right here, it took me like 15 minutes to finally get that thing apart. And what I finally ended up doing is taking a pair of channel locks and putting them on the bracket and then prying it apart, and it finally snapped loose. Anyway, hope you have better luck than I'm having. Hopefully it'll fix it. And another thing, I decided to flush the radiator, so I took out the thermostat. When it went to put it back together, this bolt, I found out, had been stripped by the previous guy, and he put some Permatex or something in there, and it worked temporarily, got by. And I tried to figure out how to do that without going to the expense of putting in a, oh, what do they call those things? Yeah, you use helicoil. Anyway, what I finally did is, if you can see it, I saw some videos. If you can get some copper wire strands in the hole, the bolt will grab those and squish them out and give you a grip. And so finally I got those wires in there to stay, because they kept falling out before I could get the bolt in. And I got it nice and tight, so no more leaks there. And now I'll get the condenser in later this afternoon, put the radiator back in. And before I put the radiator in, I'll probably try to put some Freon in it, see if it's just gonna even hold. Anyway, good luck on your projects.